wig. I'm just kidding.
The camera adds 10 pounds to each knee.
Right? They're like, man.
I got fucking corn playing on the button.
I know.
On the speaker.
I'm also feeling like a freak on a leash.
Like, hello. I'm going to have to turn that off. Don't want to get copyrighted.
Oh, I was just going to say, let's not lose the ability to post this. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Oh, great. Good.
Yay!
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so welcome to another riveting episode of the Gracie Jane Show, bitches. And today I have a very special guest, none other than supermodel Arisce Wanzer.
Hi, y'all.
Hey.
Hello. I'll speak directly to you. And now, hi.
Hi.
How are you, sis?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Same stuff, different day. I'm in the middle of a move. So,
oh my God.
Yeah, I'm constantly overwhelmed because it calls for more and more stuff, more money, more paperwork, more attention.
Where are you moving?
I'm moving to Sydney, Australia.
Oh my God, that's a headache of a move, though.
It has been something else.
Did you get rid of a lot of stuff?
Yes, some things I really loved. Yes, I did get rid of a lot of stuff because no electronics because their outlets are different. And I have to give up my beautiful 91 Corvette. I know. It's a classic, and she's turquoise. She's so beautiful.
Oh my God, sounds really cute.
Yeah, she's outside. Yeah, I haven't gotten rid of it yet, but it is for sale. If you're looking.
You heard it here first.
That's right.
My mom would say it's just stuff. And I'm like, don't say that about my stuff.
I gotta say, after getting rid of stuff and knowing what's coming next, like I'll get to live with my husband for the first time. We've been at this for like going on 5 years, the back and forth between Sydney and Los Angeles.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and so we've been doing that for quite some time. But looking forward, and I won't have to hear about Donald Trump every single day. I'm like, you know what? Goodbye, Corvette. That was fun. Yeah, I had my Barbie life, and I will have a new Barbie life. Shrimp on the Barbie life.
It's gonna be fun. Sydney's
fun.
classy. I felt when I was there, I felt really classy. I had a good time.
Yeah, I think it's so beautiful. It's like I always describe it as if like LA had trees and like they cared about the environment because it's so clean. Like the streets are clean, all the roads are nice. There's no like potholes or crazy divots in the road or anything. Upturned sidewalks ready to like skin your knee, which I've absolutely done like 3 times in this city. I've lived here for 11 years. But yeah, I think it's beautiful. It's so beautiful.
I'm excited for you.
Thank you.
So are you moving in with your husband then?
No, we're getting our own place. So I'll be moving in with him right now, but we need space. So we will be getting a bigger place. Yes.
Are you just the type that likes to like live in somewhere separate than like your partner, or
no, but just we met and we lived far away from each other, and so it just sort of worked that way, and it went really well until God, I want to say the last like 2 years it got harder and harder to separate, and it was like yeah, I was like, oh my God, like we're like so in love, guys.
Aww,
and I mean that. Thank you. Yeah. But yeah, I know I want everyone to find that. I think it's wonderful. And I think we all can. I think if you're a loving person, love will find its way to you.
And I always say when it comes to people who are like, I can't get a girlfriend, I can't get a boyfriend, I'm like, baby, be careful what you wish for, okay? Because I have a boyfriend, I love him, but I loved being single too. I loved my independence, you know. You have to love, I know RuPaul says it all the time, you have to love yourself first. So like if you want to find someone that is into you, you have to be into you. So you need to start focusing on yourself, getting into your own hobbies, take yourself out to lunch, take yourself out to drinks, focus on your friends, like nurture those relationships, like nurture the relationships you have to put the energy out there that you're ready for something bigger or more. And don't you want to be that person that's ready for that? Like I would hate for the one, like for my husband to fall in my lap and I don't know how to give. You know what I mean? I'm like, I don't give gifts, you know, or I don't listen to his needs, or I'm not emotionally stable. Like, and none of us are emotionally stable. I feel very attacked.
Fun fact. I know I said none of us are emotionally stable, by the way, because we're on copious amounts of hormones.
Exactly. Well, not everyone, but no. I'm
I know. Oh yes, not everyone. Sorry, I'm quite old. I know. Don't let the face fool
Oh no,
you.
you don't be sorry. They need to be sorry. Joking. I'm playing.
Yes, we are on a trans medicalist podcast. Bitch. I'm just kidding.
Look, there's the medical chair right there.
Oh shit, let's get some work done.
Administer the hormones.
I know, right?
I'm done.
I'll turn over. I'm right in my ass.
Okay, I have to tell you. Do you remember meeting me?
Was it a drag con?
No. Bitch.
No, do you know
Read me down.
No, because so many trans girls come up to me at drag con and they're just like, "Do you remember me?"
It was
from
somewhere
when I was
way
5.
cooler.
Oh, thank God. Was it Evita?
No, way cooler. Okay. So first of all, I want to give my audience and you a little like backstory of how I know you.
How fun!
Okay.
I don't know this.
She doesn't know me, but I know her.
I love it.
First of all, I saw you long before I started transitioning on Strut on TV.
Yes.
And I was like, oh my God, she's gorgeous. Goals. I wish I could be a hot girl. I'll never be me.
Look at you now.
I know, right?
I know.
So I remember seeing you and I was like, oh, she seems really down to earth. She seems like a chill person. And then I knew you were in LA and you know my friend Gregory as well, Alexander.
Oh my God, yes.
Yes. And he, back like when he was more involved with Rhonda, they did like a Gucci party at the Hollywood Forever Cemetery.
Oh my God.
And Lana Del Rey was there.
She was
and
there.
Jared Leto was there.
Yeah.
It was like
and
kind
so
of
was
a
the designer for Gucci.
Yes.
Alessandro at the time.
We met there. Do you remember? I had blonde hair.
Oh my God. Were we in the mausoleum?
We were like getting food. We went both. We did the mausoleum and then we hung out quite a bit that night. Do you remember me? I had blonde hair. Yes.
You had on were you wearing like a wedding dress situation or like it was a dress?
What was I wearing? I don't know. I have no idea.
You were so nice and so young.
Yeah.
Oh my
Those
God.
were the days. That was a cool party.
How did you get into that party?
Gregory.
Because you were a kid.
Well, you know, I was always kind of like an it girl, nightlife doll.
Slay.
And like coming from my industry, I think a lot of like, at least here in LA, I don't know, I don't want to say elders because it sounds shady, but like, right. People like the more established people in our community, they look at the like workers in my community and they want us to have fun and go to like cool parties and not, you know, enjoy life and everything.
Yeah.
Be safe, have fun, do.
Absolutely.
So this was like at a different time in my life. This is when I was like working all the time. This was way before I had like a film career at all. So I think I was just getting invited to cool stuff because it was like, I was cool. I was never like making a mess anywhere I went. It was like a guaranteed slay.
So much of being invited to the party is being invitable to the party.
Yeah.
Do not be messy. Do not overserve yourself. Because you're like, I was overserved. I'm like, girl, you knew your limit. Like, grow up. Like, no vomiting, no being messy. Like, don't get in celebrities' faces. Like, there's just a lot you don't. Stay cool. Just be cool. Okay? Like, it's just a party. If you want to go to 1,000 more, just be cool.
Yeah.
It's super simple.
It was fun. That was a really interesting party.
Beautiful party. I love the cemetery.
I feel like they had it done up really cool too. It was so long ago.
Yeah, there was lights, like just
Flower.
like projection things everywhere. Oh, and the perfume was everywhere.
It was like the flower one, right?
Yeah. Oh my God. Yes.
Fun, right?
Was it Guilty?
Maybe it was. Whatever Lana Del Rey and Jared Leto.
I know. I remember. Oh my God. That was almost 10 years ago.
I remember. Oh my gosh.
That like because that's a long time. Because that's before I got my nose done. I'm like, wait a minute. I know what I looked like for this party, and I don't love it.
You are always beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you. I was not fishing. I was saying there's been improvements.
Always, every year.
Always.
Yes.
Every year. Learn from Jane Fonda, everyone.
That's right. I mean, my name is Jane.
Yeah, it's Gracie Jane Fonda.
Yes. So, yeah, we met there. And I just remember thinking you were really nice and approachable.
I'm so gagged.
Yeah.
When
So
did you transition after that?
I was actually transitioning at
That's
that
what I
time.
thought. I was
Yeah.
like, I feel like you were you.
That was like the beginning of my transition. That was like maybe year like 2.
Your personality doesn't change though. Because so many people don't like, the dolls all know. People think, oh my God, you've changed. I'm like, not really. If you were paying attention, this was totally me the whole time. You just didn't want it to be.
I feel like my personality, the only big difference was I had like a more of an annoying confidence because, you know, when you're at the beginning years, you kind of have to put on the fake it till you make it. That's how I was.
It's funny because mine, I won't call it annoying confidence. I'll say it was just like unfettered, like no one had knocked me down.
Blind confidence.
Yeah.
Like just...
Now I've been knocked down a lot. And so I'm like, I'm confident still, but I am exhausted. So I have exhausted confidence where they're like, well, what have you done? What kind of model are you? I'm like, I don't have to prove this to anyone. I actually don't care. Like, right. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Thank you. So
she's booed up. She's moving to
It's
Sydney.
A new confidence where I'm like, I believe in my accomplishments and what I have done for this community and myself. So I'm good. Yeah, I don't have to prove it to anybody.
No.
Yeah,
not.
And it's so easily Googleable. Why doesn't... Okay, so I have a bone to pick with Gen Z and beyond.
Okay.
Why don't they use Google?
I don't know. I feel like... Do they not use Google?
They don't, because every time you post something, they're like... I want to see the receipts, prove it. I'm like, this is all very researchable. I've had a very public life. You know what I mean? Like, if you want me to prove something, you can.
You're like, I can't stay out of the tabloids.
Oh my God.
They follow me around.
I've been in one tabloid.
Oh my God.
What'd
they say?
Oh, it was, they were following me, and it was late when we were on that show. We went to Lady Bunny's show together, and we were rumored to be dating. Which means...
Weren't you dating on the show?
No.
Oh, I thought you were.
No, we were flirting on the show.
I can't remember. It was so...
We were dating after the show.
Oh.
And that lasted 5 minutes. But
okay.
People still attach me to him. Like, they're like, oh, how's late? And I'm just like, it's been 10 years, everyone. I am married. I have moved on with my life. And we're friends.
You're married to Leif. No, I'm kidding.
Absolutely not. Yeah, absolutely not. No, he's very nice.
No, he is nice. I met him that night, too. I remember he was really sweet.
Yeah, he was there, yes?
Yes.
Jesus, that night was a blur. I had to be wasted at that party, but it was so much fun.
It was cute.
Isn't Marilyn Monroe's grave in there?
Yes.
Yeah. And Marlene Dietrich.
Do you want to be buried in a cemetery?
No, cremated. I want my ashes scattered into the sea. Oh. What's left of it?
Right. Where, what, do you know what sea or just?
I always thought I would be here, and so I'd planned my burial plans. To be scattered. I know, so morbid, everyone. But I love morbid stuff.
I'll start asking every guest.
I know, I love it.
What are your burial plans?
What are your burial plans? Exactly. Yeah, but yeah, I want to be cremated. It's also like a fuck you to society who's like, oh, in 1,000 years when they dig up your bones, they're going to be male bones. And I'm like, no, and my big answer to that is I'm going to be dead. I don't care. I lived my life as I wanted to, and I hope you do too. And so, like, if someone's digging up my bones and they're like, are those implants? Yes, they are. They're with the gummy bear implant. She paid top dollar. Go to Dr. Michelle Lee at Perk Plastic Surgery. She will hook it up. Okay.
I feel like it would be a flex if your body was dug up and there was like 2 implants, shaved bones. Like, that's a flex.
Bitch. Yeah,
that's
it's
cool.
like she was clearly some sort of goddess.
Yeah. She was up to something. Like,
yeah, this bitch loved herself to the max.
Yes, yeah, I love that. I think what I would do is cremation, and then I want my ashes thrown into the most active volcano, and then I'll rise like a phoenix.
Yes, you just get to scatter over the land.
Mm-hmm.
That's
my plan.
Like being scattered into the ocean, but like a different way.
I don't think anyone's gonna do that for me, honestly. Fake. My friends are fake.
I don't know how to get to an active volcano without having to be next to it.
Helicopter over, but that's...
Won't it melt?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that heat rising above the volcano.
Well, if my friends love me, they will
hike over there and risk their lives so that they too can fall into an active volcano and meet me at death.
And then we can rise from the ashes like the phoenix.
Yes.
Okay.
I love it.
No, anyway, that's enough death, I guess, for now.
All right. Well, yeah. Well, we both want to be cremated, but yeah, it's also just because like I think it's better for the earth, like just to ashes, dust to dust, honey. Versus like I feel like there's a lot of vanity in burial, where it's like, look at me one last time, and also I'm embalmed and I'm bad for the earth because everything decomposing in this thing, like because the acids, like what do they cure wood with? Varnish. The varnish on the coffin, all of that goes into the groundwater. And people don't think about that stuff. Like the funeral industry is actually really bad for the environment.
I believe it.
Yeah.
It feels like that's just a whole bunch of nonsense. No shade to anyone who's...
I just find it archaic. I'm like, okay,
Me
we
too.
did that for a while. I think like now we've got those pods where like you can be buried into a pod
tree.
of like the mushrooms and you turn into a tree. I love that idea as well. I just feel like someone would dig me up and try to have sex with me. I'm so gorgeous. And so we can't do that. We gotta set me a place.
It would be like in what's that movie where she's like kissing the tree?
Oh, Molly Shannon? Yeah, superstar. Yeah.
That would be hilarious.
Yeah, very that. Yeah, they're gonna try to fuck my
They're
corpse.
gonna molest your tree.
Trans women are just too sexy, guys. So it's just, we know what our fate is. We gotta burn up.
They're gonna get you
like the witches
one
we
way
are.
or another.
Exactly.
That is funny.
Go on. I was like, go on. As we turn into human clowns on here. Isn't this fun?
I am a human clown.
I'm so happy to re-meet you. This is so much fun.
I know.
I love that we have this moment. Yay.
Me too.
Sisters reunited.
Well, I've also enjoyed your memes a lot.
Oh, yay!
Yes, I sit there and I am a like doom scroller, of course, and who isn't? And I love yours. I always stop and smell the roses on yours.
Thank you. I want you to learn something. I want you to laugh, and I want you to see someone getting hurt.
Honestly, that's what made me want to invite you to this show, because I can tell you have a good sense of humor. And this show, if you've watched any of it, there is a lot of joking, but we do talk about real shit too.
Yeah.
So I like the mix. People who can bounce back and forth, I feel like are good.
We just talked about them finding our implants, but also how they'd fuck my corpse.
Right.
Like come on. Like, come on. There's got to be a balance.
Right.
Life is a balance.
If I die before you, you need to make sure they're paying top dollar to fuck my corpse, okay?
But wait, are we holding concessions?
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, we're just going to have like a booth up. You want to fuck this corpse? You got 6 days before it starts popping.
They could just put like a fleshlight in a box with the ashes. No? Oh.
That'd be so nasty. I love how dark this went. I feel so Addams Family.
Is it dark? I feel like it's light.
I wish I would have done like a blonde bob so I could be Debbie from the Addams Family
my
Values.
God.
Like, this is kind of the look. I'm like, oh man, if I'd have known we were going to talk about death so much, I would have come with a shotgun.
You look so professional.
Thank you. I need to, I'm trying to be sexy, be cool, but dress my age. I'm like, well, let those young girls do the leotards. It's hot. It's hot. But like for me, it's like, isn't that bitch almost 40?
Yeah.
I
Not
understand. That you
understand.
can't wear them at 40. It's just there's a time and place. And so like on a podcast, I'm like, I'm a guest. This isn't my show. So it shouldn't look like it's my show.
I've kind of taken joy in trying to dress my age a little bit. Like, I know a lot of people are like, oh, you don't have to dress your age, but I think it's kind of like fun to try. Okay, now I'm going to dress like I would if it's like a 30-year-old. That's my mind. You know what I mean?
It's fun.
Yeah.
I think it's fun. And also, I'm going to say this as a word of advice to everyone.
Ooh,
when you dress your age, you end up looking younger. Because, when you try to keep up with all of the trends that come out, you end up aging yourself because you will do something wrong. There will be a misstep. And not like the kids are misstepping. It's going to be a misstep like, that looks weird on you. I wonder why. It's probably because you're too old for that. Not that you can't embrace every trend. And again, everyone's going to be in the comments like, she's an ageist. No, I think there's a time and a place for everything. Like Avita, or Rhonda. Honey, I'm going to dress like I am 18 and it's my birthday. And I don't care because that is the environment for that. You're going to see my ass with a thong on, with a tiny skirt. With
time and place.
Time and place, yeah. But, if I'm on someone's show that I respect because I love their show, I'm going to show you respect.
Thank you.
And sound like, well, so I'm going to show some titty.
I love it.
But
that's respect.
Exactly.
The highest
but
form.
it's also going to match the environment. Come on,
it.
guys.
I appreciate you coming in here and matching the environment.
Thank you.
Okay, so you're from Miami, right?
No, I'm actually from Woodbridge, Virginia, but I lived in Miami for 5 years.
Okay.
And that's where this happened.
Where this happened.
Not all of it.
You're from
a lot
Virginia?
of this happened in LA. Yeah, I'm from Woodbridge, Virginia.
Wow, what was
right
that
outside
like?
DC. Surprisingly progressive. Because I grew up during the Clinton years. I know, give myself away. But I already said my age, guys. Don't act surprised. So I grew up during the Clinton years, and those were like my formative years, I would say. And because Bush was kind of like ugh. But that was high school, so you're thinking about nothing. You're not thinking about politics. You're thinking about, I need to drive a car.
Yeah.
I need to kiss a boy. Yeah. But, but so it was conservative, but it was progressive because, like, we had Queer Eye for the straight guy on TV. We had Will and Grace, and so we had queer people.
The most progressive show.
No, and we got Logo. That's right around the time we got Logo, which was like a whole queer network. And so it was like the gay network, but there was a lot of queer stuff happening. And so I would watch, I remember this because now I'm friends with him. It's Johnny McGovern. He was like the star guy on there. Like he was the actor they used for all the skits, and he was on all the shows and he did their talk show stuff. And I just remember thinking like, wow, like you can go and be queer and like be free somewhere. Like these people like live lives and have jobs centered around being themselves. And, being 12 or 11, like you're just like, oh my God, that's so crazy. I have to get out of Woodbridge, Virginia. And so I knew I wasn't going to stay forever, but I always thought I'd go to New York first. Mm-hmm. But I went to Miami first when I was 18.
I love Miami.
I love Miami. It's so much fun. But it is repetitive.
It is.
It is this. You're living the same day over and over.
It's a great day, but
it's a beautiful day. But it is the same day with the same people. And anyone you meet that's different or interesting, they're visiting.
Right.
Yeah. So I remember that. I do love Miami, though. It has my heart. I love Miami.
Shout out to Miami.
We love Miami.
Yeah, I go at least once a year. I try to make it.
Really?
I try. Yeah.
God,
I work out there a lot. In my industry, there's quite a few performers out there.
Yeah.
And they're always really hot.
Wow.
Yeah.
Work.
But the performers in Miami, they want to hang out. They always want to have dinner after, and they want to do all. And I'm like,
very Miami.
I love that sometimes, but sometimes I just want to go home and rest. Like, depending on the day, and my mood or what I'm dealing with. I'm
almost never down to do the afters now. Like, I just did a show that I can't talk about, but I was filming in Kentucky for 2 weeks. But I just did a show, and afterwards, like the cast, who I just fucking love, I have the best cast in the world. They're like, we're going to dinner, we're doing this, we're doing that, and I cannot wait to get to my hotel room, de-wig, de-bra, get this makeup off. Like, I just want to go be ugly by myself. I really would like to decompress and not have to speak anymore. And so then I just go like radio silent and I watch Family Guy.
Oh my God, I love Family Guy. That's one of my radio sounds.
One of the best shows.
So good.
Yeah, and then I like look at my memes and I can just turn my brain off. And I really like doing that.
Me too.
Yeah.
Well, you have to so that you can turn it back on.
Yeah, because then when I'm on, I'm ready, I'm rested, I can do my job. I'm a joy to be around. I'm not irritable. Because if I don't get my rest, I'm a fucking cunt. I'm not a good person. I don't want to be around me. I don't even like who I am. I'm like, I have a serious attitude problem right now, and I'd love to turn it off, but I'm so angry because I needed fucking rest, and no one would let me have it. And so it makes me go nuts.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it drives me nuts. Yeah.
Oh my God. They need to put you on like a reality show where they like...
I have been on a few.
Whoa. Have they ever done like shady shit like that where they try to like keep you up or like stress you out?
I feel like sleeping in a room with like 30 strangers is enough to keep you up. Like, it's exhausting. But
did you turn into a bitch?
I don't know. It was on X on the Beach on MTV. I was there for 5 weeks in the Canary Islands, and one of their only trans contestants ever.
Wow.
The other one was Ledemi and Adore Delano. But thank you. But you can watch it. It was fun. We had a good time. But lots of trauma as well. But
my favorite.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. But they didn't fuck with us like that. I think I was kind of a little seasoned in the reality sphere because this was like, I think it's like my third or fourth show because I did Dr. 90210. That's where I got my nose done. And Dr. Michelle Lee for plastic surgery. Anyway, I'm going to keep shouting her out. I'm going to keep shouting her out, honey. Anyway, but I was going to say that bitch out, and I was like, I don't know if she'd appreciate that. But she's my bitch, though. I love her. But her whole team. But they didn't fuck with me like that. I think I fucked with them a lot because I knew my rights as like a performer. Like, I'd be getting ready because they give you so much time to get ready or whatever, but they would just throw stuff at you like, hey, everyone be downstairs right now. And I'm like, I don't have any makeup on, so I need to at least put a base on.
Right.
And they're like, oh, well, hurry up. And so I would kind of lead the way for the girls to be like, oh, well, we need to put a bass on as well. Like, you're trying to have us look like fucking fools on TV.
Of course.
Where the comment sections would be alive saying, oh, look how fucked up they look after being in 120-degree weather in the Canary Islands. Yeah, I look fucked up. I'm overheated. And so there are flies everywhere, too.
Really?
But, yes.
I was going to ask, is it
so
pretty
many flies.
there?
It's pretty enough.
Oh. She's like, fuck the Canary Islands.
Sorry, it's like the Grand Canyon with an ocean. But like, that's how I would describe it. So it was just so hot.
Really?
It was. You could fry an egg or a steak right outside by the pool. Like
on one of those tiki heads, or
yeah. Oh, please, you could do it right on the sidewalk. Like, it was crazy. It was so hot. Like, there were some days I would not leave the house because it was so hot. But I was exercising my rights, and I was just like they're like, you need to be downstairs now. And I'd be like, oh, are you gonna start without me? No. Then you're going to wait for me to put a lash on. And so then all the girls started doing it. And I was like, this is why they don't want trans women to have rights. Because we're teaching women how to behave. We're teaching cis women that they should take up space and that they have rights. It's like, bitch, take up space. Put the fucking lash on.
Oh my God, yeah. You got to put the lash on.
Yeah.
What are your lashes?
I used to wear a lash. These, I'm not wearing a lash today.
Well, I mean, like...
Oh, yeah, I was saying, I'm not wearing a lash today.
Lash?
Yeah, just in case anyone thinks I put on a rinky-dink lash. I didn't, okay? I was like, this is not a bullshit lash. My go-to lash is the like a faux mink. I like a faux mink, but with like a weft.
I love those ones.
Just because, and I don't care where it's from. They all pretty much do the same thing. Some are stiffer than others. Like, I've gotten lashes at fucking Marshall's in like a pack of 12. I'm like, these are $5.99. And those have made it to many major events. But yeah, I love a weft. Like, it has to have like a curve out, like a wing. And then I like a faux mink because I like the layering.
Do you want to know?
Miss Piggy is glamour.
Do you want to know something about Miss Piggy that I found out?
She's a dominatrix.
I wouldn't put it past her.
Just saying.
This is her story. She was raised above a butcher shop. And then, she was a model for a butcher shop. Yes.
That's so dark.
Isn't that crazy?
Did Jim Henson make this?
Yes.
Oh my God.
And I only know because my boyfriend was reading the Muppets magazine all over the holidays. That's all he read.
I'm so gagged.
Isn't that crazy?
My friend works at the Muppet.
So we all have a backstory, okay?
We do have a backstory.
You know what I mean? Like, you don't know who was trying to cut you up and serve you like bacon. Look, maybe she has an attitude problem, but we don't know her past.
Dark. Yeah, that is so dark because it's a kids thing, and it's essentially like the Muppets were for kids. And so I'm like, oh my God, that is a dark ass backstory. Like, she's about to get cut up. Okay, work. We love Miss Piggy.
I love Miss Piggy.
Yeah,
I always related to her.
Yeah, she's fun.
Okay. Can we talk about this whole double Scorpio poppers situation?
So let's talk about what you heard, and then I'm going to tell you what I heard from Willem.
Please give me the tea. All I know is that the FDA or someone went and like shut down double Scorpio because of some problems, and I was just, to me, that hit me right here. Because I'm like, poppers... They sell that ridiculous ass fucking gas that everyone's whippets in every little store, but you can't have poppers.
So they found out, I think it's a conspiracy. I think as they crack down on queer culture, they're going to start cracking down on all of it because they're already trying to get rid of like HIV drugs that are subsidized by the government. So now they're going to be like impossible for people to afford, which is literally going to kill people, mostly in our community. And that's fucking crazy, terrifying, and illegal. No one brings that part up, but okay. Yeah, I heard from Willem, and I don't think she'd mind that I said this. She heard that they sold it to some cis straight girls, not to vilify y'all. They bought double Scorpio, they bought some poppers, and they drank it. Some girls got poisoned, is what I heard. And
what?
And I heard that straight from Willem, if you want to blame someone. And she doesn't mind that I said that because I know.
And that's why they shut it down?
That's what they're saying. But I've not seen this story anywhere. So I'm like, it sounds like I have a conspiracy that they're just getting rid of anything queer, that queer products, anything that queer people like.
Can we have anything good anymore? Also, straight people love poppers too. They do.
They do. Straight people steal all of our culture.
I know.
Norms.
Well, then save our poppers. And HIV drugs first. HIV
Yeah,
drugs
those first.
Those
Yeah.
first. Those first. I don't want to
Also,
sound
because
crazy.
they're coming for Pride as well. Did you see that San Francisco lost $300,000 in corporate funding for Pride?
That makes me so sad.
That's terrifying.
You know, you were talking about your first like awakenings of realizing there's people out there like you being like the logo stuff.
Mm-hmm.
For me, it was Pride. It was like I grew up in Cleveland, and
Oh, wow.
yeah, wow. It was some, but I remember my boyfriend when I was like 15 took me to Cleveland Pride, and I didn't even have an Instagram at this point, so I wasn't sure if I was the only gay person in the world. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I mean, I know I wasn't, but I didn't understand
The
how
nuances.
many. Like,
yeah, the nuances as well.
I never seen more than like 3 gay people in one place.
Yeah.
And he took me to Pride, and I was like, oh, so this is actually pretty normal.
Yeah.
And I needed that. That's why I hate Pride haters. I hate the gays who are like anti-Pride.
We don't need Pride.
Oh
Like,
my
what
God,
is Pride
yes we do. For us.
No leather at Pride. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Every time you oppress your own people, you give permission to the oppressor to oppress those people worse. And that's why we're losing our fucking rights now. I will not buy a makeup brand that's not had a trans woman in their ads. I just won't. So you're losing a lot of money from me.
You heard.
Yeah, like, no, because I spent a lot of money.
What's your
fucking money on
favorite,
makeup.
like?
Oh, Kimchi.
Ooh.
Kimchi Chic Beauty is the best makeup on the planet.
Okay.
The best makeup on the planet. I'm wearing the powder right now. I'm wearing the setting spray, the colors, everything.
I gotta get that sponsorship.
Yeah, I have all of the palettes. Like, I would need money because I have all the products, Kimchi. But I'm friends with Kimchi. I know her. But I remember when I first tried the products, they're all cruelty-free, vegan. They don't have talc in the powders, which is great.
Yeah,
like, they're all from cornstarch, which is all natural. But yeah, bitch, I will be a commercial for Kimchi. I fucking love Kimchi products. And supports trans people and people of color. Yeah, work.
She's a Chicago queen. I used to see her all the time. I spent many years in Chicago.
I've never been to Chicago. Yeah, I went for a layover.
It's really fun.
Never left the airport. Yeah.
I lived there for 4 years.
Oh, yeah.
That's where I found Jane. Yes.
Yeah.
But people are always like, oh, aren't you so happy living in LA compared to Chicago? And I'm like, honestly, I like them both. Like, Chicago was amazing.
Yeah.
Highly recommend to visit.
Yeah, I do want to go.
It's really clean.
I've heard that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like a clean New York.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
And there's really fun, like, underground stuff to do and also just regular stuff to do. It's really fun. Theater.
Yeah, and people from Chicago go back to Chicago. Like all the drag queens that come from Chicago, they don't move to LA typically. They usually go back to Chicago. Yeah, I think Brooklyn Heights has a place in Chicago.
The cost of living is a lot less, and like
that's the Midwest.
The public transportation's amazing, like amazing.
I love a good public transport. I don't know why people like don't want to travel with other people. When it's efficient, it is so fast and it's so cheap.
I was a train riding girl. I used to ride the train 45 minutes to work to go be a haircutter's assistant. Yep.
Work.
Yeah,
well, your hair looks great. So
oh, thank you.
You learned a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. That was my first passion job in life.
Oh, really? Doing hair? Mm-hmm. Oh God, are you judging mine right now?
No, you have beautiful hair.
Oh, please. Okay, I literally sprayed this in the car and in the bathroom over there. I was like, Jesus Christ, because it is a weird, windy day, and so whatever I did to it earlier,
it looks
knocked
perfect.
me out.
It's
yeah,
perfect.
Thank you. We're going with that.
The
I'm
headphones,
so glad this is so far. The headphones help.
Yeah,
no one can see like the bullshit happening underneath. It's fine, but I'm glad you learned that in Chicago.
Thanks. Yeah, doing hair was really fun. I loved like the creative aspect of it. I was really good at it, but it is a lot of work, girl. You're on your feet. Like I did like 10 clients a day.
Oh my God. In your hands too, the ting, 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 like a carpal tunnel calling you.
And like my energy levels just talking. I'm a people person. I can talk all day, but 10
client
conversations is a lot.
That's why it's funny when I'm in the chair, I'll spill some tea and I go to sleep.
I love people like you.
Yeah, I go to sleep. I will wake up. You're like, hey, we're going to the hair washing station. I'm like, find my phone. I'm
Take
like,
me there.
all right. And then I go to sleep there too. And just because it's usually early as fuck in the morning. Like, I'm like 9 o'clock in the morning. Sorry. I can't be talking and get stuff done. But yeah.
I love those clients. I miss them. They would always be like, so how are you? I'm good. You? Good. Okay. I'm going to just, okay.
Yeah.
You know what I
just
mean?
want a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Tell me when I need to be awake for this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Love it. Doing hair was fun though. I always feel like maybe I'll do it again one day, but who knows?
It's a skill you never forget, and you can take it anywhere in the world. Like, you can be Dutch, like, doing hair. You can be in Africa doing hair. Well, actually, unless you don't know how to do black hair, that's different.
I can do some black hair. I can't braid, but I can blow it out.
Work.
Which is really hard.
Yeah, it is.
Took me a lot of practice.
A lot of people don't know that blowing out black hair is totally different. I got my hair done fairly recently, and that person did not know how to do that. And I was watching them fail at it, just fucking my ends up. I was like, well, I did have soft, bouncy hair when I walked in here. I was like, this is going to be tragic.
Yeah.
And then I went home and fixed it because that's what you do. The cut was good, though.
Okay.
Yeah, the cut was good.
I love it.
Yeah.
So Double Scorpio, are they going to come back? Like, what's
we still have Rush, right?
T?
Yeah, you got to find your silver lining.
Okay, I wanted to talk about some of my favorite people online right now.
Okay. Let's see if I know who they are.
Okay. Have you been following Gabby Winday?
So,
is it Winday?
Gabby Windy?
Windy?
I've been calling her Gabby Windy.
She is iconic.
She's funny.
So funny.
She's funny. She's like, astrology is the real, and let me tell you why. And I'm like, girl,
tell me.
It's her. She says that. Yeah, it's like her. Good. Yeah. So I missed it. I haven't eaten today, guys, or yesterday because I'm a model. Oh. Anyway, yeah. I have a shoot
Someone
tomorrow.
Get her an almond.
I know. I have a shoot tomorrow.
Oh.
No, but what's his face? But she's very funny. Very like pseudo insightful. Like, it's like, oh wow, this is really great life advice. Is she crazy?
Yeah, I love it.
But it's the good kind of crazy. We like Gabby Windy. I support her.
I'm obsessed.
And I really liked this season. Did you watch Traders?
I saw some episodes.
I really loved this season. It was such a like kumbaya togetherness season, and it showed like capitalism doesn't have to win.
Oh my god, I should watch the whole thing.
It's a very like selfishness doesn't pay. Yeah, which I really liked. It showed like greed is kind of ugly, which I think we need a lot more of, like that message in society right now, because greed has gotten to a fever pitch. Yeah, Elon Musk. Need I say more?
I mean, I witness it all the time in my industry. Like, I meet a lot of women who, like, you know, you can make a lot of money, obviously, doing what I do, and it just seems to never be enough. And it's like constantly wanting more and more and more. And I understand some of these people come from really like a poverty mindset, me included. Yeah. But you have to like rein yourself in and think like, okay, am I just being a greedy person right now, or am I like, this is something I actually want and need?
Yes. At what point does this turn into self-sabotage?
Yes.
Because you're not taking breaks. You're not thinking about what your needs are. Your needs are no longer being met. You're just financially secure. You're not secure anywhere else. Your relationships are hurting. Your health is hurting. Like, your mental health is hurting. You're just like, don't do that to yourself. The grind is a sham.
Yeah,
like,
it is.
The grind, hustle, wake up and the grind, hustle. I'm like, that is psychotic.
Yeah.
Take a break, light some incense, have some fucking tea, and I don't know, listen to an audiobook.
Because tell me how the rewards feel. Like, whenever you make that money and the crap you buy, it doesn't matter to you. It's like a rush, and then you forget the next day. And I know, because I bought a lot of stupid crap.
Exactly.
Like, you know, it takes time to understand this. I feel like you cannot fill the void of like,
you cannot.
Just satisfaction with things.
Yeah, with consumer culture. Because you're just going to keep consuming, and you're going to have this beautiful space full of things that doesn't actually mean anything. Like, because the wrong person can win the election, and you have to give up half that shit and move to Australia. Right. And so all those material things don't actually mean anything. And so, you know, I know you said your mom says like, oh, it's just stuff.
Yeah.
It really is just stuff.
She says, people, money, things. That's what she says. People first, always. money, because we need money. And then your things.
Yeah.
That's the last priority. Like,
yeah,
that's what she always says.
They're just things. Yeah, unfortunately. We can have really prized possessions and value. I love my things. I do love my things. I'm not some like, oh, I'm a Buddhist. Take it all away. Don't do that.
You better not.
Yeah, I haven't worn that YSL dress. God damn it. And I'm gonna. And so I'm like, we're not taking that. Like, no. So I do take my things seriously. I take care of my things. Yeah, I love my things. But you can't let them define you, and you can't let them hold you back from what could be the best future for yourself or your mental health or being with someone you love.
Right, because I feel like sometimes things like this, like they're filling this like void a little bit, and I'm like, why don't you buy someone a gift?
Oh my God,
buying
someone else something is so much fun. If you've never bought someone something just because, not because it's their birthday, I buy my friends things all the time because I think it's fun.
Where's my present? I'm just kidding.
You know, I could have came with a gift and I didn't. But to be fair, I'm living out of a suitcase. So I'm like, everything is so jumbly. Everything is such a mess in my life right now. So I am making excuses, but I'm also like,
you don't have to bring me.
Oh, you're fine. I have
you
the address.
are the gift.
I'm going to send something.
Okay.
There, because now I have your address.
Right.
And it's the exact mail address. But go to, no. Where do I want you to go? Go to Home Goods or like a TJ Maxx, unless they're anti-DEI. Then find the equivalent of such things. Buy a friend something. Buy them a box of teas that you think they would like. Buy them these sour gummy candies that you've seen. You like these, right? Do you like these? If you don't, try them.
You should know what your friends like.
You should know what your friends like.
You should.
But yeah, just buy them. Just little things that cost $2. Like, it doesn't have to mean anything. Oh my God, the checkout line at Forever 21 has all that shit. Those little bands to hold your hair back. Grab your friend one of those. It's fucking $3. It'll help her get her makeup done because she can have her hair pulled back in a cute unicorn thingy. And yeah, just buy things for other people. If you have the need to compulsively buy things because you've been ruined by capitalism, buy things for other people. It feels so nice, and you get to see their face light up, and you get to feel good about yourself because giving feels just as good as getting.
Better.
I think it feels way
better.
I actually think it feels way better because when I'm getting, I'm just like, oh, I'm pretty self-sufficient in getting things for myself. Like, I like getting myself stuff.
Yeah.
But I do like gifts. I love gifts. I love jewelry. Yeah, I do love stuff, but like, I love giving stuff. I think it's so much fun.
I just gave a great gift. Got my best friend tickets to Mariah Carey. We went
Bitch.
together. They were good ass tickets.
Gift.
Well, it was actually like a gift to me, but it was a gift I shared with him.
You shared, yeah. It's a sharing. I love a sharing gift. Yeah. Like, it's like, oh, I got us tickets to Six Flags. I want to go to Six Flags, but I want you to come with me. You see how much fun that is? And it's like we're all on roller coasters all day. How much fun is that?
When do you leave?
I want to say end of this month or beginning of next month.
We should try to link up or something.
Oh my God,
dinner.
Absolutely.
Something before you're all the way across the world.
Yeah, I will be back in June because I'm hosting West Hollywood Pride again.
Oh my God.
WeHo Pride. Yeah, I've been doing it since 2018.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm not going to count right now. But yeah, now it's 2025. And I can't say who the artist is because they still haven't released it, but I know who it is. It's going to be fun.
Wait, I've heard something.
I can't confirm because I don't know when is this coming out?
I'm not going to leave this in because it's private information.
Oh, okay.
Carly Rae Jepsen?
She already did it.
Oh.
She did it like 2 years ago.
Oh,
you're fine. Yeah, no, girl. Yeah. Oh no, leave that in. Leave it in. She just guessed Carly Rae Jepsen.
I'm late as hell.
She did it 2 years ago. Yeah.
See, girl, I'm sorry.
We had Carly Rae Jepsen and Grace Jones that year.
Oh, that's hot.
And Monet Exchange opened the day before, and then the next year, which was last year, we had Kesha do the first night, and then we had Doechii and Kylie Minogue. And so
that's cunt.
It was a cunt lineup.
Kylie Minogue.
Cunt. Oh, I was screaming the lyrics of every song because back when I did drag in Miami, when I started my little journey, I hate calling it a journey. When I started being myself loudly, I know.
Sissy Crossy journey.
When I started dressing up, I dressed too.
Me and my girlfriends will always be like, "You want to go out dressing tonight?"
Because it's so stupid, and we all know what that means.
The girls are
if you say that to like straight people, they're like, huh? It's like, you don't get it. Like, that's how people talk to us sometimes. And it's crazy. Because you're like, oh my God, this guy's interested. And you're like, so, do you like dressing up? Or it's like, oh, shit. Oh my goodness.
You ever dress me up?
Yeah, it's like, not for free. So there's that. But we've had a great lineup. And we have a good headliner this year. I don't know the lineup at all. Like, I couldn't tell you that. But I do know the headliner. And that's exciting.
Oh, I want to know so bad.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. I think it'll be fun.
Oh, I hope I make it.
Yes. Oh, my God.
I'm moving actually in with my boyfriend, too.
Oh.
In July.
I
know.
That'll be fun.
I'm really excited.
Yeah.
It's been about a year.
Okay. Congratulations.
So, and thank you.
Where'd you guys meet?
We met actually several years ago. We've been friends for a long time, so we were friends first. So it's not like...
I started with my friends first.
I like that.
Yeah.
It just feels like I'm not dating a stranger.
Yes. You build... it's built on something else because there's a trust there that it didn't have hidden intentions that were so... Even if it was a little flirty, who cares? You know what I mean? Like, if no one's going to act on it, it doesn't matter. Whereas when you act on it and now you're something else... It's a different baseline because when I've started romantically with someone, I think there's a lot of pressures, like societal pressures to be this, to be that, to reach these goalposts of what a relationship is.
And ultimately, it's a stranger at that point.
And
like,
yes, and it ends up being performative, and you don't know this person.
Yeah.
Versus when you really get to know someone because they're your friend. You're just friendly with them. You get to know, they let you in as well. So they're not putting up this front of who they want you to think they are. It's like, you know, you find out like, oh, this happened. Oh, my car got towed, so I'm really fucking pissed off. And I'm like, oh shit, I'm sorry. God, that sucks. Versus if you're dating someone, you're like, everything's fine. I'm cool. I'm cool with it. I'm cool with that. You know, it's like...
And you are most definitely
not cool. I'm like, nothing is fine, but I don't want to look crazy this early on. Versus to a friend, you look crazy.
Oh my God, Arisce, you should see how I date. I am psychotic. When I date guys, I am crazy. First 2 weeks, I'm like, all right, here's what you need to know. I don't do name calling. I don't do fighting. If you're going to raise your voice at me, you're done.
Yeah, there's the door.
I get crazy with them. I will sit there and lay out the ground rules.
I don't think that's crazy. That
jump.
sounds like you have boundaries that you establish immediately.
It's actually not crazy. I agree.
Yeah, that's not crazy.
No.
Yeah, just because, and you're setting a baseline for how you're going to be treated because we teach people how to treat us. And so there is enabling that happens in your mistreatment, which is, you can call it victim blaming if you want to, but if you stay in the hot water long enough, honey, you're cooking yourself.
Yeah.
You got to get out. You
Yeah.
got to get out.
I was just going to say, like, I remember earlier you were talking about love connections and like letting them come to you. And I really do remember being like so desperate for love and connections and romance in my life when I was young.
Yeah.
And then it was like, as soon as I really just wasn't, and I was just more desperate for the love for myself, like,
yeah,
comes right back to that. It's like, you can't be out here expecting anything from anyone. Like,
no.
If you just show up to the party and dance and be yourself, like, someone out there will feel your like independent energy and want to have fun with you. That's just how it went for me.
Yeah, I think absolutely. I think people can only meet you where you're at. And so like if someone is ready to dote on you and give you this love that you've always wanted and asked for, and you're not ready to receive said love because you haven't given yourself that love. And I don't think you have to love yourself to the max to be in a relationship or a working relationship. I think, you know, people are flawed. Everyone's flawed. And we all have insecurities and we're not perfect 24 hours a day.
Well, except for us.
We are perfect.
Yeah, we are, but a lot of...
Yeah, no, I don't know. Right, I'm like, but I think you have to be able to receive that love because I think like if mine came along and I wasn't ready for how intense that was going to get and know that I had to believe him. And I'm a damaged bitch. Like I am a black trans woman in America. I have been through every kind of relationship you can imagine and some were ugly. And you're just like, is this guy lying to me? Because that's the default. Yeah, that's the default. You're like, am I doing this again? all right, get ready to get hurt, you know? And so you're just like, well, all right. But then, you know, you'll find out that true love hurts in a new way. Because, now you're afraid to lose.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're afraid to lose this thing you have, and you've got to hold on to it. You have to maintain it because love is a verb. You have to keep acting on it. You have to keep doing it. And if you're not ready to keep doing that and put in the work that takes, and it shouldn't be hard work. You should be ready to love that person. You should want to love that person. If you don't, you have to ask what needs of yours aren't being met. And you have to ask yourself, what do you really want out of this or out of life or out of yourself? And I've gone into a whole guru moment. I'm sorry.
No, I like this because you're speaking to my soul, because honestly, with my relationship, like a year it's still pretty new, but it's not super new.
Yeah.
But I'm having those feelings of like, are you an evil person and I just don't know? Like, are you a liar? Are you like, I'm very skeptical. I know he's not.
I understand.
know he's not.
You were waiting for the other shoe to drop, and it's funny. Like the night before my wedding night, like my husband was making fun of me. He's like, you kept waiting for the other shoe to drop. He's like, I'm still here, because he's Australian, so he sounds like this, and so he's probably gonna watch this and be like, that's not what I sound like. Anyway. But no, but you know, he laughs about it. Like, you're waiting for the other shoe to drop. I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. And I'm just like, you're correct. He's correct. Like, he was right. I'm like, I am. Yeah,
Girl,
it's crazy.
What you deserve.
Thank you. It's what you deserve. I think, again, if you are a loving person who wants well for others, I think you deserve love. Versus if you're a hateful, greedy person who needs to have all the money in the world to be happy, you're Elon Musk and you will never find love.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one will ever love you, not your kids, especially not your trans one. Yeah.
Called out.
Yeah. Hi. Your trucks can't hug you at night.
Oh my God, speaking of trucks, I've been saying this lately. Okay, I go conservative completely in one place in my life.
Tell me.
I don't think a straight man needs to be driving a convertible. That should, under a certain age.
I was going to say, what about the teens?
Because
they look like teens. Where they're like, woo.
That's
well,
different.
I think it's dangerous.
Or
I will say
a
it's
very
dangerous for a
old
teen
man,
to
like, I get it, like, woo.
Oh, yeah, he's lived his life.
Yeah.
He's like, fuck you, I'm in my drag.
If you're in your 30s, 40s, and you're a man, a straight man, and you drive a convertible, you know what? Just come out of the closet, babe. Because girls should be driving the convertibles. You should have a armored car with fucking a toolkit in the back. Like,
I love this car misogyny. It's just fun.
It's just how I feel.
No. I think I get what you're saying. So I do think it is big divorced guy behavior to have a convertible. Like, look how young and fresh I am. I'm going to get lots of pussy in this. And I'm just like, that looks like it's her car. I will say that.
That's what I'm saying.
And I think the male convertible was like the T-top and like Camaros and Trans Ams back in the day, where like they'd like hang on the side. It was hot. You could see their arm. And they looked like, I don't know, Burt Reynolds, because he was in that car. Anyway, Smoking the Bandit. Anyway, sorry, Burt Reynolds was so hot. But one of my childhood awakenings of like, I like grown men. They're so hot. But yeah. But I think that was maybe a little more mask looking, whereas I think convertibles can look inherently feminine.
It's not the femininity that I have the problem with. That's why I don't think I'm being misogynistic. It's just there's no utility. Like, they're not that safe. They're not that, like, you know, you can't fit that many people in them. Like, where are my hoes supposed to sit in your car? There's nowhere for them to sit. It's a two-seater. I am like...
Well, most men only have enough game for one girl. Like, lots of men want a threesome. They want to be poly. They can't please that many women.
It always cracks me up when...
Like, be honest with yourselves, straight guys. Just saying.
I have
you pleased
seen
one woman. Anyway, go on.
No, you're good. I have seen so many people who like enter poly relationships, and the guy, like, it's because the guy wants it, right? And
then it doesn't go his way.
Of course not. Of course not. The girl's out here with like 8 boyfriends. And
yes.
He's like, never mind.
Yeah, no, yeah. They will be the one to backtrack. The guys will open up. They're like, let's open up the relationship, and they'll see how much trim the girl is pulling in, and it's not just the guys, it's the quality of guys, because it'll be like richer guys, hotter guys.
Oh yeah, gotta get something I'm not getting.
Yeah, blacker guys. No, but it's true. It's like the girls can pull, because also men don't really care if a woman's dating another man. Women care if you're dating a woman in these cis heteronormative situations. And we're just talking as observers.
Are you a monogamous person?
Yeah, I'm monogamous. Mm-hmm. Yeah. We are in a monogamous relationship. There we go. Sorry, I almost ate my word. So
stay away, bitches. No, I'm
yeah, no, not interested.
Good
also,
luck.
You don't want it. I'm 38. I'm so tired. I've got one round in me.
You're like, you want kids?
God, no.
No?
No, they make so much noise. They're always sticky for some reason. Like, the smaller they are.
I've heard
like,
that.
Yeah, they walk up to you and their hand is wet. And I'm like, this is expensive. Do not touch me. Do not touch my hair.
It's your baby.
Like a bitch. I wouldn't give a fuck.
Your daughter's like, I'm hungry. You're like, this is Dior.
Honestly.
Please no.
Truthishly. Yeah, absolutely not. Like,
can we order you Uber Eats?
Yeah, like for real though.
She's like, goo goo gaga.
I can Google if they've got Gaga. Hold on. I know it's Goo Goo Gaga.
I love you.
I love you.
You're so funny.
This is fun.
I love you.
These are supposed to be fun. I love you.
This is so fun.
Yeah.
Well, not everyone is so funny.
But also, in a sister conversation, I don't have to hold back anything with you because, again, our experiences, albeit nuanced, I think we all have our own upbringings and ways we went through things. The trans experience is so universal in a way where we all know how to get hormones illegally. We all know girls who went to pumping parties in the 90s. Like, we all know the elders who were stealth in the 90s and the 80s. Like, we all know these people. And we interact with these people. We looked up to these people. We're now friends with these people. This is our community. And so, look, we know the good doctors to go to. We know the good FFS doctors. We know the good nose doctor. We know the good titty doctor. We know all the good injectables to get and who to go to, who not to go to.
We have real estate agents now too.
Yes.
We have people who are literally like trying to help our community in so many ways and just help each other. It's beautiful. That's why we're gonna be okay.
We're always gonna be okay. We've always been here. We're not going anywhere. They can try to erase us all they want. What you're doing is just making us more stealth. So I'm sorry, the girls are just gonna get fishier. The girls are going to get so cunt.
You want to know my other opinion? I agree. The girls.
It's gonna be only Alex Consani's.
Alex Consani.
It's just gonna be a whole fleet of supermodels just lying.
Imagine a fleet of Alex Consani's. Oh my God, that sounds.
And I say lying because
terrifying.
they're not going to be able to tell the truth about who they are because it won't be legal. And so that's all you're doing is pushing people deeper into hiding, and you're going to make us better at it.
But I do feel once the pendulum swings back, because it always does,
honey,
what's going to happen is,
trying to take over.
all this like all the rainbow shit that everybody hated so much that they wanted us to all get rid of. What they don't realize is you're going to bring it back 10 times harder. Like when the pendulum swings again, girl, we're going to be everywhere, gayer than ever.
But we still have to hold strong on those companies that denounced us. If you do not stand by us now, we cannot stand by you in the future. We have to advocate with our dollars. We have to stand up for ourselves with our dollars. Do not go to Target. Do not go to Walmart. You should have never been anyway. Gross. I don't care how cheap it is. Go to somewhere else. Anyway.
I feel judged. I grew up in Ohio, so...
We had Walmart in Virginia, okay, but Target was down the street and it was the better one. And so Target was better. No, but people were always barefoot in Walmart. I was just like, where the fuck is everyone's shoes in here? This is nasty. Because the floor was always gross. Anyway, nasty people. But I said, I don't care. You can hate on me in the comments. I'm not nasty. Yes, you are. If you are barefoot in a Walmart, you are nasty and I don't care. But
that was my past, and this is the present, Arisce. So if we could just
look at the present, honey. That's why you got to focus on the present, honey.
The present,
the present day.
Oh, yeah. You know who else I love online?
Who?
Do you follow Luscious Massacre?
She's the funny one that walks around things and like she went to the wall.
Big girl.
Yeah.
She walks around all these different like stores that are shutting down, and she just lives her little gay life in these stores. I love Luscious Massacre. I'm manifesting it. She needs to be on this show.
Luscious Massacre, please come on the show.
She's hysterical.
Yes.
She lives in Texas, but she is a diva.
Oh my God, I feel for any trans girl from or in Texas.
You should watch her videos. She's hilarious.
I'll get on it.
She's hysterical.
I will get on it.
It's brain rot in the best way.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love brain rot.
It's like her.
Yeah, we talked about this.
This is brain rot. Like, I wanted this to be like brain rot with a message, if that makes sense.
I think we're there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I've been going for.
Yeah, we've done funerals.
Some episodes have been more brain rot. Some episodes have been more serious. But it's really all about the guest.
Yeah. Which I think is the beauty of a podcast.
Girl, I feel so... I'm just going to gloat for a second. Like, it is so cool what I'm doing. Like, the fact that I am bringing together so many dolls that, like, maybe haven't... Like, some have hit the mainstream. Some haven't yet. Some are close.
I love how you think I've hit the mainstream, but go on.
You have. Girl, you've been on MTV.
No one saw it. Anyway, go on.
Well...
But go on.
I'm giving you your flowers.
No,
That's how I see you. I mean, I saw you on
Thank
TV
you.
when I was a boy.
It. Thank you.
That means you're the mainstream.
Right? That means I'm old, bitch. No, but... No, thank you. And we love what you're doing because one of us has to do it.
And I feel like, especially coming from my industry, I really, really do think that one of the big problems that we've had as a community is not protecting the SWs. Like, we are such a huge part of the LGBTQ community.
Yeah.
We spend all our money on all your little gay businesses. We pay all you hairdressers and makeup artists. That's our money. Like, you know, the prides that everybody's going to and getting booked at, I donate to Pride. I do this because I know, and I have money because I'm doing this. Like, we are literally the actual backbone of the community, and I want people to see that. Like,
I have to say, my SW trans friends, we have a group chat, my SW trans friends were the ones who held me down during those months in the pandemic where the government didn't pay artists. They weren't paying people who were on TV. They weren't paying anybody who worked in the industry, the movie, TV, reality, any of that industry, the modeling industry. They didn't care. And so I was behind on my rent like 3-4 months because we didn't know where to get money. We're trapped in a house and they're just like racking up this debt. My friend came with, they'd cut off our hormones at the LGBT center. Like, no one was getting new hormones. It was crazy. Like, no one knew what to do. And so my homegirl showed up with a bottle of estrogen, or estradiol, and Spiro. And she's like, here, girl, I always keep extra. I said, thank you so fucking much. I was like, I was freaking out about what I was going to do when I ran out. And then my other friend Venmo'd me like hundreds of dollars because she was in a different state. But she was like, girl, business is still booming for me. She was like, you better work. She was like, get some bills paid, get something to eat. I was like, oh my God. Like, you're the backbone of our fucking community.
Thank you.
And you hold up the girls who are in the public eye when the public doesn't have their fucking back.
Yeah.
And that's a fact.
Yeah.
Yeah. SW community.
Period. That's me. And that's why I will put myself in the public eye until they don't let me, because I'm like, y'all need to know this is the real world and we are actually helping our community and the world around us. Like, I had a guest on the first season who's a mother. She's a cis woman, but she's queer too. And a mother, like, you know, SWs, I really do think that has been a big misstep in our community, is like not finding more ways to protect and uplift them on a real level, like truly protect them. It's
the same as how the cis hetero community hasn't protected queer people or trans people. I think isn't it a high tide lifts all ships? But like, it's just, when you focus on the lowest common denominator in society, like when you, like the lowest performing or lowest, the most marginalized, that's what I'm looking for. I feel like I'm calling us all low, and I don't like that. The most marginalized, sorry, so tired. The most marginalized people in your communities, you're actually attacking your own rights. And that's what a lot of cis heteros are finding out right now by going after trans rights. And now they're like, what? We lost abortion. What? We're losing, women are losing the right to vote unless their name matches their birth certificate because they really focused on trans stuff. And that's a way that they segue that into having cisgender women not be able to vote in the next election because they took the names of their husbands. What? I'm just, honey. And so, because women historically vote Democrat, that being said, when you attack the most marginalized in your community, you hurt everybody. And so the fact that we haven't gotten sex work legalized, it hurts everybody. Because we could have protections for sex workers. We could have, am I allowed to say sex workers? SWs?
Go ahead, yeah.
Okay, because we were saying SWs. I was like, oh shit, are we not getting monetized now?
I don't know. I don't care.
Okay, SWs. We'll go back. So when, like, we could have health protections for SWs. We could have, like, systems set up, like how we have systems set up for trans people, like where you come in, get tested regularly, they do your blood work, blah, blah, blah. You have screenings. They can give you doxy, PrEP, all that stuff, PEP, whatever you need to live safely and securely. And when it's decriminalized, because I say when, because it has to happen someday,
it will.
The stigma will be up from thinking that they're not contributing members of society when they're really, really helping the economy. Look at all this shit you bought. You know what I mean?
This
like,
isn't mine, but
still,
yes, somebody
look at all this
did.
shit. Someone had to buy this, and
Yeah.
it was an SW. And
It's
so,
custom, girl.
yeah, no, all of this stuff comes from somewhere, and it fuels an economy versus billionaires hoarding all the wealth and putting it in offshore accounts. It no longer contributes to the economy. It's no longer here. It's money that's not moving within our hands anymore.
Yeah.
This is money that went to, this is probably not a big corporation who makes these. It is a small place, you know what I mean, that just does this and things like it, and they need the money. And now they get to have they get to have housing, they get to pay their employees fairly. That's how the economy really works. When it's in the hands of billionaires, the economy stops.
Yeah. And we always take care of our own. That's just the truth.
Oh, always.
I'm really glad to hear you speak on all this because you are very eloquent.
Oh, thank you.
And elegant.
Thank you.
And
It's the suit dress.
I'm really grateful for everything you just said.
Thank you.
Because it means a lot. The respect it's not as easy to come by as you think.
Well, those people haven't lived. Like, they don't know.
Yeah.
They've never been through anything. They don't know anyone who's been through anything. And if you don't know a sex worker, I have been saying this for at least 10 years because that's how long I've been doing like interviews for TV things. If you don't know a sex worker, you are not in the queer community.
Literally.
You're what kind of gay are you? Or what kind of trans are you? You don't know a SW? That's weird. You should have probably one should be in your friend group directly. You don't know one? That's so weird.
The thing is, you probably do, but they just don't want to tell you.
And if they're not comfortable telling you, you don't have an SW friend.
Exactly. Oh my God, I love you.
Yeah, because that's really weird that they don't tell you. If they don't tell you, you're weirdly conservative to be in this community.
Yeah, like why don't you know?
Yeah, log cabin Republican.
So, Arisce, I just want to say thank you again for having. Oh. Wow.
Do you unplug it?
No, I just said thank you for having me to you.
Oh, that's funny. Leave it in. No, also leave this in. It's funny.
Okay. Arisce, thank you so much for coming on the show, for your time today. I'm really glad that I got you before your move to Sydney.
Oh, you're welcome, honey.
Just kidding. Do you have anything you want to like plug or like talk about really quick?
I am a Playboy bunny, so do subscribe to my Playboy channel, playboy.com/Arisce.
Okay.
But so that's fun. So SW, ding. But just a different form. But what's his face? That's the only thing I can plug right now. I'm hosting We Hope Pride again, so please come. I can't say who's on it because they haven't announced it yet. And I don't want to breach contract, and so because then they can fire my ass. And so we're not doing that. We're not in the business of getting fired.
No.
And so we're going to keep that gig. And I'll be there on stage. And after that, I'll be in Australia. So you can find me in Sydney.
Where can we find you online?
At Aristocrat on all platforms because my name is Arisce. Because people love to tell me I spelled aristocrat wrong. I'm like, my name's Arisce.
All right, y'all.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much. And thank you again, Arisce. You are so aristocratic.
Thank you so
I
much.
got you these little stickers of me.
Oh my God, gifts! Oh my God, it's you!
That's me.
These are so cute. Oh my God, I'm gonna
Thank
put
you.
these on either my makeup bag or my computer.
Yay! And if you guys want one, you can sign up to the Patreon and I will send you some stickers. I also still have prints, t-shirts, all of that. So make sure you check out the Patreon and click subscribe below. Make sure you tune in next week to your favorite fucking show, the Gracie Jane Experience, okay? Because it is always an experience. Love you all. Thank you so much. And thanks again.
Of course, sister. Love you.
Love you so much.
Love you all. Mwah.
Mwah.
Yeah.